Greetings guys, gals, non-binary pals, and welcome back to another video. I hope you were well and I hope you were fighting, because there's a lot to be fighting for. I am here again in temporary location number 1 because I am still stuck in London with COVID, which is super fun. I really love that for me. Hopefully next time you see me I will actually be in New Zealand. That'd be really cool. I'd really like to, see my family again for the first time in 2.5 years, but that's fine. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. I'm fine. Anyway, I'm here today with a new video. I asked what you wanted to see, and a few people recommended this TikTok couple to me, and I really wish that they hadn't, because I wanted to bleach my eyes. After looking through this account, I'm like really upset by it. I really hate it. And the cherry on top of the cake for all of it is that they're Australian, and we all know how we feel about Australians on this channel. Listen, it's all in good fun. Since people like to get upset with me about this, it's all in good fun. Kiwis and Australians have a playful banter. Apparently a lot of Australians don't know that Kiwis hate them, but it's like Australia is our big brother. That's the only way I can explain it. That's what it is. I do make fun of Australians and I complain about Australians and say I hate Australians, etc. It is all in good fun, and I am sure the Australians understand and agree with that. So if you're not Australian, you're not a Kiwi, just don't mention it. Anyway, speaking about Australians and Kiwis, specifically Kiwis, do you see my shirt? Look, it has a rainbow kiwi. Like me, I'm a rainbow kiwi. So and I thought this was a good segue into telling you about the collaboration I'm doing with Insectum Boutique, which is a small, ethical and sustainable clothing shop that do some really cool things. You all know my frog t-shirts, my Black Lives Matter and Eat the Rich frog t-shirts. Those are by Insectum Boutique. So I was really excited when they reached out and said they wanted to do a collaboration. And we've got a few designs. We have these Pride Kiwis, which I absolutely love, and they come in a bunch of different pride flags. There's like the bi flag, there's the pansexual flag, there's the trans flag, a bunch, and you can get the little kiwis, so with your flag of choice. And then there is one with a kiwi with the little cute frog friend, which I love, and the little frog is actually a frog that is native to New Zealand and very endangered. And then the last design is a tuatara with a cowboy hat, and I absolutely love this design. The tuatara is like the closest living relative to a dinosaur, which is really cool, and they're from New Zealand, so they're New Zealand themed t-shirts because I am a New Zealand themed person. And because, my whole thing is I'm Kiwi, right? So I thought I would use a kiwi, a gay kiwi, obviously, and then some other kiwi animals because I think that's really cool. And I wanted to incorporate that. And I'm going to be donating 10% of what I earn from these t-shirts to a New Zealand conservation and wildlife organization. Insectum Boutique also donate to wildlife organizations as well. So every purchase is going towards a good cause. You're supporting myself, you're supporting a small business, and you are supporting conservation and wildlife efforts as well, which is really cool. You also obviously get really cool t-shirts out of it that are really soft, and also sustainable and ethical and fully vegan and incredible, and I love them and I'm really excited about them. As you're watching this video, they should be out and up for sale, and I will leave the link in the description. So cool, thank you. I hope you like them. I'm really proud of them. The people at Insectum Boutique are absolutely lovely, so go show some support. All right, now we're gonna get into these terrible TikToks. I am giving you a warning right now that you might want to not watch this. You might want to leave. You came for the ad, right? You just came for the ad. You don't actually want to watch the video. I'm giving you a warning. This is your warning. Okay, I've warned you.
So, tell me, what's it like being fucking blind?
So, listen, this one's easily the best one. We're easing into it. But I just have a problem with the idea of people using like fat as an insult to themselves or to others. You know what I mean? Like, it is a big problem. It is fat phobic. Like being like, I'm fat, and having your boyfriend being like, no, are you blind? As though being fat is like the worst thing and it's a bad thing. It's not. We should stop using fat in a derogatory way. We should stop using it as like a something that you have to be like, no, you're not. No, you're beautiful, because you can be fat and beautiful. Those two things can and do coexist. So we need to stop being like, I'm fat, and having people be like, no, you're not. This is not a problem. It's a body type, and it's not something that we need to tell people that they aren't. You know what I mean? Like, it's unimportant, and being fat doesn't mean you aren't beautiful. Like, this girl isn't fat. That is just true. But we don't need to talk about it in a negative light and use it as a way to insult ourselves. This is just a weird TikTok. It's got weird energy. I don't like it. So this one's getting compared to the others, I'm gonna give it like a 5 out of 10. Seems like a really high rating, but it's gonna have to be the middle of the road, purely based off of what you're about to see. I have a few things wrong with this one. One, I don't understand why we need to be posting this on TikTok. What's going on? What are you doing? Why are you having like this weird intimate moment and then putting it on TikTok? I don't need to see you just like standing there with your boyfriend like caressing your body. It makes me slightly uncomfortable, and I would rather you not put that. I would just rather you not, you know? I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. Do it off camera. Why did you need to share this? What was the purpose? And also, why is straight TikTok just using blood, sweat, and tears now? What's going on? I know they're like the most popular boy band at the moment, and everyone just don't. Just don't. Especially since a lot of these people would probably say they hate K-pop. So maybe just leave it. Maybe just leave it. Don't do it. It's upsetting, and I don't like it. And I will gatekeep. So, fuck you. This is me gatekeeping. We're about to get into the territory where this is your final warning. I'm gonna tell you right now that you want to leave. You want to click off this video. You don't want to watch the rest of this video. I promise. Okay.
When he has no smelling salts, for a pee or so you improvise.
No. No. I think no. So this is actually their thing. This is what most of their TikToks are. And I don't, it makes me very uncomfortable. Why? What are you what? No, don't do that. Firstly, you just like touched your girlfriend's vagina and then put it directly onto like weights and stuff that other people use. I really hope you're like wiping that down afterwards. Secondly, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do it. It's gross. It's real gross. It upsets me. I'm giving this one a 1 out of 10. And I would like to give it a 0, but you'll see.
And
Guys, you are in a public space at a gym. This is inappropriate. It's not very appropriate. And if I was in this gym, I would feel very uncomfortable. It's really fucking weird. And also, why do you feel the need to put this on the internet? We put way too much stuff on the internet. It does not need to be there. It doesn't need to be there. I don't know why this gets this is like hundreds of thousands of likes. These people have almost 1 million followers, and this is all their content. Am I missing something? I don't understand why doing these weird like sexual things in public for the lulz is like popular, because it's just uncomfortable and gross and no, don't stop it. No, this one I'm gonna give a 0. I liked this one less than the other one, and the other one was pretty fucking bad. I just don't. How do you come up with these ideas for content? Why do you think it's a good idea?
when you die but need your last whiff of smelling salts.
I don't get it. Why is this all of their humor? It makes me upset and uncomfortable. I think that we shouldn't be doing it. Priorities, firstly. Like, I get it's a joke, but it's so weird. I don't quite understand it. Straight people are fucking weird. Straight people are weird. This is a very heterosexual TikTok couple type of humor. And because it is. And it's worse because they're Australian. They're like the worst of everything. Straight, Australian. I don't know what more I can tell you. I said at the start of this I wasn't going to do any Australian slander, and yet here we are. I'm sorry, they're asking for it. They're Australian. This humor doesn't land with most of my audience. None of you get it, so I should stop making the Australian jokes because they aren't funny to anyone else. These drain me. These emotionally drain me. I just don't know who they're for and why people find them entertaining. And like why they came up with these ideas, why they decided to post it on the internet. And I know they keep doing it and they keep making this content because people seem to like it and they find it funny. But like it's the most like 11-year-old boy humor ever. And it's also very inappropriate for 11-year-old boys. So like it's kind of just, that's the problem, right? No adult finds this funny. And it's inappropriate for children. So, if you're an adult and you find this funny, I'm gonna need you to, like, rethink your life. Because, no, I'm sorry. It's just not.
disgusting한 냄새가 나요. disgusting.
This one's my least favorite. I really don't like this one. Don't go steal random people's underwear. Don't do that. Even as a joke. It's really fucking weird. And then... No. Even as a joke, it makes me very uncomfortable. And I know I'm not the target audience. But this is my job. My job is to watch content where I am not the target audience and say shit about it. And so I'm saying shit and I'm saying this makes me very uncomfortable and very upset. The worst part is that people do that. That's the thing. That's the worst part, is that this is a thing that people actually would do. And that is so creepy, gross. Makes my skin feel like it doesn't want to be skin anymore. Seeing shit like this makes me not want to be in my body anymore. It makes me not want to be on this earth anymore because like, no, there are lines and this crosses every single one of them. This one gets like a negative 100 out of 100. I was trying to stick to the scale. I did a really good job so far, but this one goes like way too far. I don't know why this one is worse because the other ones were like very inappropriate PDA. But this one is like weirdly visual in my head. It's very weirdly graphic. And this one's not consensual. That's the problem I have with it. The other ones are weird because they're like uncomfortable and it's like inappropriate PDA and it's gross. This one is awful because, like, this was not consensual. Like, the TikTok itself was, but the scenario within it wasn't consensual. And I have a problem with that. I'm fundamentally opposed to that. And it's gross and it's really creepy. And I really don't appreciate it. I really don't like it. It really upsets me. And I think that we should just stop. We should block this account. And they're not allowed to post on the internet anymore. They have to go sit in their room and think about what they've done because I don't like it. And my opinion matters the most. So I am the queen now. And I say no, take it down, please. Please. Oh, I actually think this was taken down. I don't think it's there anymore. I saved this like 2 weeks ago and I went back through their account today and half of their content's missing. So I'm assuming a lot of it got taken down, which good. It's disgusting and it doesn't belong on TikTok. Listen, maybe I'm slightly petty about a lot of stuff on TikTok. I used to post on TikTok. I started on TikTok. I wouldn't be doing YouTube if it wasn't for TikTok. Don't post there anymore because I hate it. But Like, my videos used to not get posted if you could, like, see my collarbone. Like, this isn't even a lie. I've had to post videos on TikTok where I've, like, censored, I've had to add emojis to my collarbones just for my video to, like, be posted. And then there are people doing this shit. And it's fine. And they get millions of fucking views. And I don't get it. The double standard is unreal. Why wasn't I allowed to show my fucking collarbones? I don't get it. I don't get it. I had a video that wouldn't let me post because I was wearing leggings. I had a video taken down where I was dyeing my hair because you could see my nipples like through my shirt slightly. Bro, the double standards are unreal. And that's one of the big reasons I have a problem with most of these TikToks is the stuff that is deemed appropriate and acceptable for TikTok versus the stuff that isn't. Doesn't make any goddamn fucking sense. Anyway, that was like a really weird side rant. These TikToks make me uncomfortable. I'm really sorry that I've made you uncomfortable too, because I'm sure that you all also absolutely despised these. But if I had to watch them, you had to watch them. And to the few people who suggested it to me on Instagram, the Queer Kiwi, I am very upset with you. I can't believe you would make me put myself through this. It's mean. Because I hated it. I hated it. I had to like recharge for like an hour after scrolling through this account. And I scrolled through their whole account. And I'm banning Australians. I'm banning cis het Australians from speaking and posting on the internet. Cishet people in general, but Australians especially. Thank you for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed in any way. This has been a really short video. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I have COVID. My brain's not working and everything is literally spinning right now. So I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna go drink a whole bottle of water and sit in my room and try to make the world stop spinning. So, thank you so much for coming. Massive thank you to my Kiwi Fruit and Kiwi Bad channel members whose names are up on the screen right now. With a huge thank you to my Sprout and Above patrons whose names are up on the screen right now. With an extra special thank you to my Kiwi Cat patrons, Wolf, Rosa, Toulouse, Bobby, Sparrow, Josh, Mandy, and Robbie. I love and appreciate you guys so, so much. Words cannot describe. Thank you so, so much for becoming patrons. If you would like to become a patron, you can go to patreon.com/savvycat. You get my videos a day early, as well as a bunch of other perks on different tiers, etc. So thank you for joining. I love you. Don't forget to check out the t-shirts in Section Boutique, or the link is in the description. I really hope that you like them. I'm really excited. So yeah, cool. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, The Queer Kiwi, and Twitter, That Queer Kiwi. Subscribe to my second channel, Kiwi. I haven't posted there recently because life's been a bitch, but I'm going to get back to posting this soon. While I'm away, especially, I'll have a bunch of random content up there if you wanted to check out what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe. Keep fighting. I love you. Mwah.